amazing day, and here's why. Because today, all you have to do is just be yourself. But also confident. That's important and interesting, easy to talk to, approachable, but mostly just be yourself. You know, that's number one. Just be yourself. Be true to yourself. Also, though, don't worry about whether your hands are going to get sweaty for no reason and you can't make it stop no matter what you do, because they're not going to get sweaty. So I don't even know why you're bringing it up, because it's not going to happen. Because all you have to do is just be yourself. I'm not even going to worry about it, though. I mean, seriously, it's not going to be like the time to get the perfect chance to introduce yourself to Zoe Murphy at the jazz band concert last year, when you waited afterwards to talk to her and tell her how good she was, and you were going to pretend to be like super casual, like you didn't even know her name, like she would introduce herself, and you'd be like, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Chloe. You said your name was Chloe? And she'd be like, no, it's Zoe. I said Zoe. And you'd be like, oh, see, I thought you said Chloe, because I'm just very busy with other stuff right now. But then you didn't even end up saying anything to her anyway, because you were scared that your hands were sweaty, which they weren't that sweaty until you started worrying that they were sweaty, which made them sweaty. So then you put them on the hand dryer in the bathroom, and then they were still sweaty. They were just very warm now as well.
So, you just decided not to eat last night?
Oh, I wasn't hungry.
You're a senior in high school. Evan, you need to be able to order dinner for yourself while I'm at work. You can do it all online now. You don't have to talk to anyone on the phone. I know you don't like the phone.
Okay, but see, that's not true, actually. You have to talk to the delivery person when they come to the door. And then they have to make change. You have to stand there while it's silent and they're counting the change.
This is what you're supposed to be working on, Evan. With Dr. Sherman, talking to people, engaging with people, not running away from people.
You're right. I'm going to be a lot better.
No, I know. I know you are. And that's why I made you an appointment with Dr. Sherman for this afternoon. I'll pick you up right after school.
I already have an appointment next week.
And I thought maybe you could use something a little bit sooner. Have you been writing those letters he wants you to do? Letters to yourself? The pep talks? Dear Evan Hansen, this is going to be a good day, and here's why. Have you been doing those?
I started writing one. I'll finish it at school.
Those letters are important, honey. They're going to help you build your confidence, seize the day.
I guess.
I don't want another year of you sitting at home on your computer every Friday night telling me you have no friends.
Neither do I.
Can we try to have an optimistic outlook, huh? Can we buck up just enough to see the world won't fall apart? Maybe this year we decide we're not giving up before we've tried. This year we make a new start. Hey, I know, you could go around today and ask for the other kids to sign your cast. How about that? That'd be the perfect icebreaker, wouldn't it?
Perfect.
I'm proud of you already.
Oh, good.
Another stellar conversation with a scrapbook. Another stumble as I'm reaching for the right thing to say. Well, I'm kind of coming up empty, can't find my way. Does anybody have a map? Anybody maybe happen to know how the hell to do this? I don't know if you can tell, but this is me just pretending to know. So where's the map? I need a clue, because the scary truth is I'm flying, but I repeat this one as I go. It's your senior year, Connor. You are not missing the first day.
I already said I'd go tomorrow. I'm trying to find a compromise here.
You gonna get involved here? You too busy on your email, Larry?
You have to go to school, Connor.
Oh, that's all you're gonna say.
What do you want me to say? He doesn't listen. Look at him. He's not listening. He's probably high.
He's definitely not.
Fuck you!
Fuck you! Do not need you picking at your brother right now. That is not constructive. Are you kidding? Besides, he's not high. I don't want you going to school high. Connor, we have talked about this.
Perfect. So then I won't go. Thanks, Mom.
Another masterful attempt ends with disaster.
Interstate's already jammed.
Pour another cup of coffee and watch it all crash and burn. Finish the milk. It's a puzzle. It's a maze. I try to steer through it a million ways, but each day's a wrong turn.
I better head out.
If Connor's not ready, I'm leaving without him. Does anybody have a plan? Anybody maybe happen to know how the hell to do this? I don't know if you can tell, but this is me just pretending to know. So where's the map? I need a clue, 'cause the scary truth is I'm flying productive. I did 3 internships and 90 hours of community service. I know. Wow.
Yeah, that's really...
Even though I was so busy, I still made some great friends. Well, acquaintances, more like.
Oh, well, do you want to maybe... I don't know if you have to... Do you want to sign my cast?
Oh my god, what happened to your arm?
Oh, I broke it. I was climbing a tree.
Oh, really? My grandma broke her hip getting into the bathtub in July. That was the beginning of the end, the doctor said, because then she died. Happy birthday!
Is it weird to be the first person in history to break their arm from jerking off too much? Or do you consider that an honor?
Wait, but
I wasn't sure, so you're in your bedroom, you got Zoe Murphy's Instagram up on your weird off-brand cell phone.
That's not what happened, obviously! I was climbing a tree and then I fell.
You fell out of a tree? What are you, like an acorn?
I don't know if you know this, but I work this summer as an apprentice park ranger at Ellison State Park. I'm sort of a tree expert now. Not to brag, but anyway, I tried to climb this 40-foot tall oak tree.
And then you fell.
Well, it's a funny story because there was this solid 10 minutes after I fell where I just laid there on the ground waiting for someone to come get me. And any second now, I kept saying to myself, any second now, here they come.
Did they?
No. Nobody came. That's what's funny.
Jesus Christ.
What did you do? I'm sorry, you had a good summer?
Well, my bump dominated and captured the flag, and I got the second base below the Barth, this girl from Israel who's like gonna be in the army, so... Yeah, hopefully that answers your question.
Do you want to sign my cast?
Why are you asking me?
Well, I thought because we're friends.
We're family friends. It's like a whole different thing, and you know it. Tell your mom to tell my mom I was nice to her, or else my parents won't pay for my car insurance.
I will.
Hey, Connor! Love the new hair, Lang. Very school shooter chic. I was kidding. It was a joke.
Yeah, no, it's funny. I'm laughing, can't you tell? Am I not laughing hard enough for you?
You're such a freak.
What the fuck are you laughing at? What? Stop fucking laughing at me.
I'm not.
You think I'm a freak? No, I'm not the freak. You're the fucking freak.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I leave with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun and you can burn. Step out of the sun because you love. On the outside, always thinking that I'd never be more than I've always been. Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waiting through the window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to appear while I watch people pass. I'm waiting through the window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me?
Hey, I'm sorry about my brother. I saw him push you. He's a psychopath. Evan, right?
Evan!
That's your name?
Yeah, Evan, it's Evan. Sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Well, just because you said Evan, I repeatedly were that's so annoying when people do that.
I'm Zoe.
Yes. No! I know.
You know?
I know. I've seen you play guitar in jazz band. I love jazz band. Well, I love jazz. Well, not all jazz, but definitely like jazz band jazz. That's so weird. I'm sorry.
You apologize a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what I mean.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you later then.
You don't want to sound like...
What?
What did you say?
I didn't say anything. You said something.
No. Me? No way. Jose.
say.
We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong. But every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun, and you keep getting hurt. Step out of the sun, because you learn. Because you learn. On the outside, always looking in the dark. Never be more than I've always been, 'cause I'm tapping on the glass. Waiting through the window. Try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to the fear. All I want to be so fast. Waiting through the window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waiting? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Did I ever make a sound?
Shit, honey, I know I was supposed to pick you up for your appointment. I'm stuck at work. Erica called in with the flu, and I'm the only other nurse's aide on today, so I volunteered to pick up a shift.
It's fine.
It's just they announced more budget cuts this morning, so anything I could do to show that I'm, a team player.
It's fine, Mom. I'll take the bus.
Oh, perfect. That's perfect. Oh, and I'm going straight from here to class, so I won't be home until late. So please, eat something. We've got this Trader Joe's dumplings in the freezer.
Maybe.
Did you write one of those letters yet? Dr. Sherman's expecting you to have one. Dear Hansen, this is going to be a good day, and here's why.
Yeah, no, I already finished it. I'm in the computer lab right now printing it out.
I hope it was a good day, honey.
It was... Yeah, it was really great.
Oh, great! Oh, I hope it's the beginning of a great year. I think we both could use one of those, huh? Oh, shit, I have to run. Bye.
Dear Hansen. It turns out this wasn't an amazing day after all. This isn't going to be an amazing week or an amazing year because why would it be? Oh, I know, because there's Zoe, and all my hope is pinned on Zoe, who I don't even know and who doesn't know me. But maybe if I did, maybe if I could just talk to her, then maybe nothing would be different at all. I wish that everything was different. I wish that I was part of something. I wish that anything I said mattered to anyone. I mean, face it, would anybody notice if I... disappeared tomorrow? Sincerely, your best and
most dearest friend, me. When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash?
So, what happened to your arm?
Oh, I fell out of a tree, actually.
You fell out of a tree? That is just the saddest fucking thing I've ever heard. Oh my god.
I know.
No one signed your cast.
No, I know.
I'll sign it.
Oh, you don't have to.
Do you have a Sharpie? Ow.
Oh, great, thanks.
Now we can both pretend that we have friends.
Good point.
Hey, is this yours? I found it on the printer. Dear Evan Hansen, that's your name, right?
Oh, that's just you. It's a paper I had to write for an assignment.
Because there's Zoe. Wait. Is this about my sister?
No, not at all.
You wrote this because you knew that I would find it.
What?
You saw that I was the only other person in the computer lab, so you wrote this and you printed it out so that I would find it.
Why did I do that?
So that I would read some creepy shit you wrote about my sister and freak out, right?
No.
And then you can tell everyone that I'm crazy, right?
No, wait,
Fuck.
I need that back! Can you please give it back?
A letter to yourself? What the crap does that even mean? It's like some kind of sex thing?
No, it's not a sex thing. It was an assignment.
Why are you talking to me about this?
I don't know who else to talk to. You're my only family friend.
Oh my god.
I don't know what to do. He stole the letter from me 3 days ago, and then he hasn't been at school since.
That does not bode well for you.
What is he going to do with it?
Who knows? Connor Murphy is batshit out of his mind. Remember when he threw a printer at Mrs. G in second grade because he didn't get to feed line later that day?
Do you think he's going to show the letter to other people?
Oh, he's gonna ruin your life with it. For sure. I mean, I would.
On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window.
Good morning. Is Mr. Howard? I just saw they said on the loudspeaker for me to go to the principal's office.
Mr. Howard is, he stepped out.
Oh.
We want to speak with you in private. If you'd like to maybe... We're Connor's parents. Why don't you go ahead, honey?
I'm going as fast as I can.
That's not what I said, is it?
This is Connor, he wanted me to have this.
We never heard your name before. Connor never. And then we saw dear Evan Hansen.
Yeah. He gave this to you?
We didn't know you two were friends.
Friends?
But we didn't think Connor had any friends. And then we see this note, and it seems to suggest pretty clearly that you and Connor were, or at least for Connor, that he thought of you as... I mean, it's right there, dear Evan Hansen. It's addressed to you. He wrote it to you.
You think that Connor wrote this to me?
These are the words he wanted to share with you.
His last words.
This is what he wanted you to have.
Oh, I'm sorry, what do you mean last words?
Connor took his own life.
What?
And this is all we found with him. He had it folded up in his pocket, and you could see that he was trying to explain it. I wish that everything was different. I wish I were a part of something. I wish what I said mattered to anyone.
Please stop it there.
Oh, but this isn't... I'm sorry. Connor didn't write this.
What does that mean?
Connor didn't... He didn't write this.
What does he mean?
He's obviously in shock.
It's right here.
Cynthia,
This
calm down.
Connor didn't write this. Did he say it?
Cynthia, honey, this is not the time.
This is all we have. This is the only thing we have left.
Honey, Cynthia.
You should take it, please.
Larry, look. His cast. His best and most dearest friend.
Holy shit!
I didn't say anything. I couldn't say anything.
Holy fucking shit!
They invited me for dinner. They want to know more stuff about Connor and me about our friendship.
Still can't believe the terrible news about Connor Murphy.
What are you gonna tell them?
I mean, the truth.
I wouldn't say that we were friends exactly. More like acquaintances.
The truth. Really? You're gonna go to the Murphy's house and explain that the only thing they have left of their son is some weird sex letter that you wrote to yourself.
We were in chemistry together, I'm pretty sure.
You know, you can go to jail for this if you get caught.
But I didn't do anything.
He was in my English class in 10th grade. I'm almost positive.
Yeah, I hate to tell you this, Evan, but you may have already perjured yourself.
Isn't that only when you're under oath, like in a courtroom?
Well, weren't you under oath? In a way.
No.
Yeah, he was definitely in my English class.
Look, do you want to listen to me, or do you want to have another meltdown like last year in English when you gave that speech about Daisy Buchanan, but instead you just stood there staring at your note card saying, over and over again like you were having a brain aneurysm.
Well, what do you expect me to do? Just keep lying?
I didn't say lie. All you have to do is just nod and confirm. Whatever they say about Connie, you just nod your head and say, yeah, that's true. Don't contradict and don't make shit up. It's foolproof. Literally nothing I tell my parents is true, and they have no idea.
3 days ago, Connor Murphy was here, and now he's gone.
We were so sad. His parents, his mom, was just... I've never seen anyone so sad before.
Well, then, good thing you're about to tell the truth about your sex letter. I'm sure that'll cheer her right up.
If Connor meant something to you, please retweet. Or private message me if you just want to talk. At times like these, we could all use a friend.
Would anyone else like more chicken?
I think you're the only one with an appetite, Larry.
The Harrises brought it over.
Did Connor tell you about the Harrises? Yeah. We used to go skiing together, our families.
Connor loves skiing.
Connor hated skiing.
Well, right, that's what I meant, is that Connor loved talking about how much he hated skiing.
You guys ever hung out a lot?
Pretty much.
Where?
Oh, you mean like where did we... well, we mostly hung out at my house. Sometimes we would come to his house if no one else was here. We would email a lot, though, mostly. That way, we wouldn't have to... he'd always want to hang out in person, you know?
We looked through his emails. There aren't any from you.
Well, no, of course, yeah. I mean, that's because... he had a different account, a secret account. I should have said that before. That was probably very confusing.
Why was it secret?
Well, just so that no one else could... It was more private, I guess, that way.
He knew you read his emails.
He knew somebody had to be the bad guy.
Okay, the weird thing is, the only time I ever saw you and my brother together is when he shoved you at school last week.
He shoved you?
No, I tripped.
I was there! I saw the whole thing! He pushed you hard!
Oh, I remember now. That was a misunderstanding because he didn't want us to talk at school, and I tried to talk to him at school. It wasn't that big a thing. It was my
Why
fault.
did he want you to talk to him at school?
He didn't really want people to know we were friends. I guess he was embarrassed a little.
Why would he be embarrassed?
Well, I guess he thought I was sort of a, you know.
A nerd?
So,
Isn't that what you meant?
A loser, I was going to say, actually, but nerd works too.
That wasn't very nice.
Well, Connor wasn't very nice, so that makes sense.
Connor was He was a complicated person.
No, Connor was a bad person. There's a difference.
Please.
Don't pretend like you don't agree with
He
me.
refused to remember any of the good things.
Because there were no good things. What were the good
I want to
things?
have this conversation in front of our guests.
What were the good things, Mom? Tell me.
There were good things.
I remember a lot of good things about Connor.
Like what?
Oh, never mind. I shouldn't have. I'm
I'm
sorry.
going to say something.
No, no,
I
no,
want
no,
to
no,
hear
it's
what you
not.
have to say. Please.
Well, I was just... Connor and I... We had a really great time together. This one day. Recently. That's something good that I remember about Connor. That's what I keep thinking about. That day. At the Apples. The Apples place. Anyway, I knew it was stupid. I don't even know why I brought
He
it up.
took you to the orchard?
Yes, he did. Once. It was just that once, but he said the apples there were the best.
I thought that place closed.
Exactly, which is why we were so bummed when we got there, because it's completely closed down now.
We used to go to the orchard all the time. We do picnics there, remember that, Zoe?
Yeah, I do.
You and Connor had that little toy plane that you would fly. Until you flew it into the creek.
That was an emergency landing.
I can't believe he took you there. I bet that was fun. I bet you too. I bet you got fun.
We did. The whole day. It was just end of May or early June. This picture perfect afternoon. We sure.
What was the name of that ice cream place out there that we loved?
Alamo.
That's their Alamo. They had that homemade hot fudge.
Drive the winding country road. Grab a scoop at Alamo. And then we're there.
We'd sit in that meadow with all the sycamores, and you and your brother would look for four-leaf clovers.
An open field that's framed with trees. We pick a spot and shoot the breeze like buddies do. Quoting songs by our favorite bands. Telling jokes no one understands except us two. And we talk, take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. We could go on for forever this way. Two friends on a birthday.
Completely forgotten about that place.
Well, I guess Connor didn't. Did he?
Walk a while and talk about the things we'll do when we get out of school. Like the Appalachian Trail, or write a book, or learn to sail. Wouldn't that be cool? There's nothing that we can't discuss. Like girls we wish would notice us, but never do. He looks around and says to me, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. And I say, me too. And we talk and take in the view. We just talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. Let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way. All we see is light for forever. 'Cause the sun shines bright.
I see him, hug him again. He's hug me again. Everything's okay. All he sees is coming for forever. Let the world pass by for forever. Buddy, you and I, for forever this way. All we see is light, 'cause the sun burns bright. Could be alright forever this way. Two friends. True friends. Perfect.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
His parents think you were lovers. You realize that, right?
Why would they think that?
You were best friends when he wouldn't let you talk to him at school, and when you did, he kicked your ass. That's like the exact formula for secret gay high school lovers.
Oh my god!
This is what I told you! What did I tell you? You just nod and confirm!
I tried to. You don't understand. I got nervous and I started talking, and once I started,
You couldn't stop.
they didn't want me to stop.
So, what else did you completely fuck up?
Nothing. Seriously. Well, I mean, I told them we wrote emails.
Emails.
Yeah, I told them that Connor had a secret email account.
Oh, right! One of those secret email accounts. Sure, for sending pictures of your penises to each other.
Yeah, and so I said that Connor had the secret account and we would send emails to each other.
I mean, honestly, could you be any worse at this?
They're gonna want to see our emails!
Ooh, you think?
What am I gonna do?
I can do emails.
How?
It's easy. Just make up an account, you backdate the emails. There's a reason I was the only CIT with keycard access to the computer cluster this summer. I have skills, son.
You would do that?
For $2 grand.
$2,000?
500?
I can give you 20!
Fine, but you're a dick.
Hey, you. I have some very exciting news. Look what I found online today. College scholarship essay contests. Have you heard of these?
I think so.
NPR did a whole thing about it this morning. There are a million different ones you can do, a million different topics. I spent my whole lunch break looking these up. The John F. Kennedy Profile and Courage Scholarship, $3,000. College of your choice. Henry David Thoreau Society, $5,000.
Wow.
College is going to be so great for you. Honey, I mean, how many times in life do you get the chance to just start all over again?
No, I know.
You've got so many wonderful things ahead of you. I mean, high school isn't all place. The only people that like high school are cheerleaders and football players, and those people all end up miserable anyway. Yeah. You were going to find yourself in college. I really think so. I wish I could go with you. I thought these seemed like a neat idea.
Oh, it is, for sure.
Well, you've always been a wonderful writer. We're going to need all the help we can get for college. Unless your stepmother has a trust fund for you that I don't know about with all those fabulous tips she made cocktail waitressing. Hey, I got an email from your school today about a boy who killed himself. Connor Murphy? I had no idea.
Yeah, well, I didn't really know.
Hey, you know that if you ever want to talk about anything, I realize that lately it must feel like I'm always working or I'm in class.
It's fine.
Well, I'm here. And if I'm not here, then I'm a phone call away, text, email, whatever.
Thanks.
Okay, it says Connor on your...
Yeah, no.
You said you didn't know it.
No, I didn't. It's a different Connor.
my shift next Tuesday. When's the last time we did Taco Tuesday?
Oh, you don't have to.
No, come on. You've been back at school a week already. I've barely seen you. Maybe we could even start brainstorming those essay questions together.
That would be great.
That's exciting. I'm excited now. Something to look forward to.
Me too.
You okay on refills?
Yes.
Well, don't stay up too late.
I will.
I love you.
I love you too.
Dear Evan Hansen, we've been way too out of touch. Things have been crazy and it sucks that we don't talk that much. But I should tell you that I think of you each night. I rub my nipples and start moaning with delight. Why did you write that?
I'm just trying to tell the truth.
You know what? If you're not gonna take this seriously,
Okay, you need to calm yourself.
this has to be perfect. These emails have to prove that we were actually friends. They have to be completely realistic.
There's nothing unrealistic about the love one man feels for another. In fact, someone's into something quite beautiful.
Let's go back, Jared.
I gotta tell you, life without you has been hard, has been bad, has been rough,
Kinky.
and I miss talking about life and other stuff.
Very specific.
Shut up! I like my parents.
Who says that?
I love my parents, but each day's another fight. If I stop smoking drugs, then everything might be alright.
Smoking drugs.
Just mix it.
This isn't realistic at all. It doesn't even sound like Connor.
I wanted to show that I was like a good friend, that I was trying to help him, you know?
Oh my God.
If I stop smoking crack, if I stop smoking pot, then everything might be alright. I'll take your advice, I'll try to be more nice. I'll turn it around, wait and see. 'Cause all that it takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely.
Are we done yet?
I can't just show them one email.
Hey, please stop hyperventilating.
I'm not hyperventilating.
Considerable trouble breathing. Do you need a paper bag?
Dear Connor Murphy, yes, I also miss our talks. Stop doing drugs, just try to take deep breaths and go on walks.
No.
I'm sending pictures of the most amazing trees. Obsessed with all my forest expertise.
Absolutely not.
Dude, I'm proud of you. Just keep pushing. Turn it around. I can see. Just wait and see. It's all that it takes. Invention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely.
My sister's hot.
What the hell?
My bad. Thanks for everything, don't you say?
Connor Murphy, I'm just glad to be your friend. Our friendship goes beyond your average kind of bond, but not because we're gay.
No, not because we're gay.
Close, but not that way. The only man that I love is my dad.
Well, and whenever
to read these. It doesn't sound like Connor.
I'm sorry. Maybe I should.
Oh, no. It's just... Oh, my gosh. I can't remember the last time I heard him laugh. But you too? You just...
Yeah, we would. We laughed all the time.
Oh, there are more of these? More emails?
More? Yeah, there are a lot more.
We would love to see them. We'd love to see everything, wouldn't we? Why are you here? Zoe, where do you see what Evan brought us? Emails from your brother.
How was your first day back?
Terrific. All of a sudden, everyone wants to be my friend. I'm the dead kid's sister, didn't you know?
I'm sure they made that.
I should probably go.
You're not staying for dinner?
Oh, I hadn't planned on it.
We could do it another night. I could cook something for you.
You don't have
It
to.
would be my pleasure. We would love to have you.
Why don't I show you out?
Oh, thanks.
Oh, so how was band today? I bet they're happy to have you back, huh?
You really don't have to do this, okay?
Do what?
Just because Connor isn't here trying to punch through my door, screaming at the top of his lungs that he's gonna kill me for no reason, that doesn't mean that all of a sudden we're the fucking Brady Bunch.
We are all grieving in our own way. I know how much you miss your brother. We all do. You can read these when you're ready.
Why should I play this game of pretend? Remembering through a secondhand sorrow, such a great son and wonderful friend. Oh, don't the tears just pour? I could curl up and hide in my room, there in my bed, still starting tomorrow. I could give in to all of the gloom. Tell me what for? Why should I have a heavy heart? Why should I start to break in pieces? Why should I go and fall apart for you? Why should I play the grieving girl and lie, saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark without your light? I will sing no requiem tonight.
I'm going to bed.
Come sit with me.
Cynthia,
You can't stand me in this room for 5
I'm
minutes.
exhausted.
Hurry! At some point, you're gonna have to
Not
start.
tonight, please.
Just read this.
I'll leave the light out for you. Maybe the world, you threw it away, leaving these broken pieces behind you. Everything wasted, nothing to say, so I can sing no requiem.
Hear your voice and fear you leave. Within these words, I finally find you. And now that I know that you are still here, I will sing no requiem. Why should I have a heavy heart? Why should I say I'll keep you with me? Why should I go and fall apart for you? Why
that I knew. 'Cause I cannot play the grieving card. Saying that I miss you and that my world has gone.
I will sing no requiem.
I will sing no requiem. I will sing no requiem tonight. Oh, oh, Evan, hey, it's Alana. How are you? How is everything?
Fine, thanks.
Oh my God, Jared has been telling everyone about you and Connor. How close you guys were? How you were like best friends?
Oh,
Everyone is talking about how brave you've been this week.
they are?
I mean, anybody else in your position would be falling apart. Dana P was crying so hard at lunch yesterday, she pulled a muscle in her face. She had to go to the hospital.
Isn't Dana P new this year? She didn't even know Connor.
That's why she was crying. Because now she'll never get the chance. Connor is really bringing this school together. It's pretty incredible. People I've never talked to before, they want to talk to me now because they know how much Connor meant to me. It's very inspiring. I actually started a blog about him, like a sort of memorial page.
Oh, were you friends with Connor too?
Acquaintances, but close acquaintances. Can I tell you something? I think part of me always knew that you guys were friends. You did a good job of hiding it, but I don't know. I could just tell.
Who are you talking to on the computer?
Oh, just Jared. It was Jared.
It seems like you and Jared are spending more time together. I've always said he was a great friend for you.
Yeah, really good.
Proud of you, honey. You're really putting yourself out there.
Thanks.
Well, I'm leaving, but I left money on the table. Order anything you want, okay?
I thought we were doing tacos tonight.
It's Tuesday.
Essay question?
Oh my God. Oh, honey. I completely forgot. Shit.
That's okay.
All right. You know what? You should go ahead and take a look at the questions without me. And then, if you have any ideas, you can email me, and then I can write back any ideas I have. I mean, that's better anyway, isn't it? That way you can really take your time.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We could do tacos another night, Evan. We can do tomorrow night. How about tomorrow
I
night?
can't tomorrow. I'm busy.
Shit, I'm late.
You should go.
No, let's figure this
It's
out.
fine.
Evan?
I'll make dinner for myself.
Dinner will be ready in 10 minutes, Evan! I hope you're hungry.
Are you in my brother's room?
Oh, I was just waiting for...
Don't your parents get upset that you're here all the time?
Well, it's not like I'm not here all the time.
Just 2 nights in a row.
Oh, well, I trust my mom, and she works most nights when she's in class.
Class for what?
Legal stuff.
Where's your dad?
My dad is, he lives in Colorado. He left when I was 7, so he doesn't really mind either. Your parents, they're really great.
They can't stand each other. They fight all the time.
Everyone's parents fight.
My dad's like in total denial. He didn't even cry at the funeral.
Your mom was saying gluten-free lasagna for dinner? That sounds really...
Inedible?
Well, you're lucky your mom cooks. My mom and I just order pizza most nights.
But you're lucky you're allowed to eat pizza.
You're not allowed to eat pizza?
You can now, I guess. My mom was Buddhist last year, so we weren't allowed to eat animal products.
She was Buddhist last year, but not this year.
That's sort of what she does. She gets into different things. For a while it was Pilates, then it was The Secret, then Buddhism. Now it's free range, omnivore's dilemma, whatever.
Well, it's cool that she's interested in so much different stuff.
She's not.
That's just what happens when you're rich and don't have a job. You get crazy.
My mom always says, it's better to be rich than poor, so.
Your mom's probably never been rich then.
You've probably never been poor. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. I am so sorry, that was completely rude.
Wow, I didn't realize you were actually capable of saying something that wasn't nice.
No, I'm not. I never say things that aren't nice. I don't even think things like that. I am really sorry.
I was impressed. You're ruining it.
I'm sorry.
You really don't have to keep saying that.
Okay.
You want to say it again, don't you?
Very much so, yes.
You're weird.
I know.
Why did he say that? In his note? Because there's Zoe, and all my hope is pinned on Zoe, who I don't even know, doesn't know me. Why would he write that? What does that even mean?
Oh, well, maybe, I guess. I'm not sure if this is definitely it, but he always thought maybe if you guys were closer.
We weren't close at all.
No, exactly. And so he used to always say that he wished that he wanted to be.
So you and Connor, you guys would talk about me?
Well, sometimes. I mean, if he brought it up. I never brought it up, obviously. Why would I have brought it up? He thought you were awesome.
I thought I was awesome. My brother.
That's it.
Oh.
Well, whenever you have a solo in jazz band, you close your eyes and you probably don't even know that you're doing this, but you get this little half smile, like you just heard the funniest thing in the world, but it's a secret and you can't tell anybody. But then the way that you smile, it's sort of like you're letting us in on the secret too. He said, there's nothing like your smile, sort of subtle and perfect and real. And he said, you never knew how wonderful that smile could make someone feel. And he knew whenever you get bored, you scribble stars on the cuffs of your jeans. And he noticed that you still fill out the quizzes that they put in those teen magazines. But he kept it all inside his head. What he saw, he left unsaid. And though he wanted to, he couldn't talk to you, he couldn't find a way. But he would always say, if I could tell her everything I see. If I could tell her how she's everything to me. But we're a million worlds apart, and I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her, if I could tell her.
First time he ever said anything nice about me, it was in his note. A note he wrote to you. He couldn't even say it to me.
He wanted to, he couldn't.
Did he say anything else?
About you?
Never mind, I don't really care anyways.
No, he just had so many things about you. I'm just trying to remember the best one, so you want it. You looked really pretty. It looked pretty cool when you put indigo streaks in your hair.
He did?
Yeah. Wondered how you learned to dance like all the rest of the world isn't there. But he kept it all inside his head. When he saw, he left unsaid. If I could tell her everything I see. If I could tell her how she's everything to me.
without me.
You what?
I didn't mean to, it just happened.
I can't believe you tried to kiss Zoe Murphy on her brother's bed after he died. Hey, asshole, aren't you gonna say anything?
Is that a button with Connor's face on it?
I'm selling them for a nominal fee at lunch tomorrow.
You're making money off of this?
I'm not the only one. Haven't you seen the wristbands with Connor's initials on them that Sabrina Patel started selling during free period? With the t-shirts that Matt Holzer's mom made?
What am I going to do about Zoe?
Are you kidding? After last night? You can never walk into that house again. Besides, this whole Connor thing, in a few days it'll be played out anyway.
But you just said about the t-shirts and the wristbands.
Exactly. We're at the peak, which is why I gotta move these buttons before the bottom drops out on the Connor Murphy memorabilia market. Because pretty soon there'll be some third world tsunami to raise money for, and Connor will just be that dead kid whose name no one remembers.
That's terrible.
Hey, at least it was fun while it lasted. You got to have some quality time with your fake family, snuggle with Zoe Murphy.
That's not why I was doing it. I was trying to help them. I just wanted to help them.
Regardless, bro, it's over. A week from now, everybody will have already forgotten about Connor. You'll see.
Everybody has forgotten about Connor. A week ago, the whole school was wearing those wristbands and the buttons with his face on them. People were talking to each other that had never talked to each other before. And now it's all gone. Completely. You were his best friend. You can't let this happen.
I know.
Maybe you could ask Zoe to do something. Or maybe you guys could do something together.
Zoe?
Yeah, she's the perfect person to help get people interested again. You guys could write something for the blog.
I don't know if that's the best way for us to get people to remember him.
Well, I can guarantee you that if you don't do something, then no one will remember him. Is that what you want?
But I'm just... What am I supposed to do? Why don't you talk to Zoe? You can't talk to Zoe. I already ruined everything with Zoe.
Says who? Jared? Why are you even talking to Jared about this?
Who else am I supposed to talk to?
You can talk to me. Unless you have other options.
I don't know what to do.
Look, Zoe, my parents, they need you. You are the only person who can make sure everybody doesn't just forget me. All right. They already did.
After 2 whole weeks.
And once they've forgotten about me, what do you think happens to you? I mean, nobody cares about people like us.
People like us?
Connor Murphy, the kid who threw a printer at Mrs. G in the 2nd grade, or Evan Hansen, the kid who stood outside a jazz band concert trying to talk to Zoe Murphy, but his hands were too sweaty. You know, people like that. Look, guys like you and me, we're just the losers who keep waiting to be seen, right? I mean, no one seems to care or stops to notice that we're there, so we get lost in the in-between. But if you can somehow keep them thinking of me and make me more than an abandoned memory, well, that means we matter too. It means someone will see that you are there. No one deserves to be forgotten. No one deserves to fade away. No one should come and go and have no one know he was ever even here. No one deserves to disappear. To disappear. Disappear. It's true. And even if you've always been that barely in the background kind of guy, you still matter. And even if you're somebody who can't escape the feeling that the world's passed you by, you still matter. You never get around to doing some remarkable thing. That doesn't mean that you're not worth remembering. The people who need to know, they need to know. So you need to show them that no one deserves to be forgotten. No one deserves to be forgotten. No one
Connor Project.
The Connor Project?
A student group dedicated to keeping Connor's memory alive, to showing that everybody should matter, everybody is important.
I am so honored. I would love to be vice president of the Connor Project.
Vice president?
You're right, we should be co-presidents.
No, yeah, definitely, that works for me.
You could be treasurer or secretary. Unfortunately, the co-president position has already been filled.
Well, shit. I guess we're gonna have to order new buttons. Yes. I think I can squeeze the words Connor Project onto the old buttons. I mean, depending on the font size.
Do you actually think we should do this?
Are you kidding? Evan, we have to do this. Not just for Connor, for everyone.
Because no one deserves to be forgotten.
No one deserves to be forgotten.
We're calling it the Connor Project.
The Connor Project?
Imagine a major online presence.
With links to educational materials.
A massive fundraising drive.
To help people like Connor.
And for the kickoff event in all-school memorial assembly next week. Students, teachers, whoever wants to, can get up and talk about Connor. Talk about his legacy.
I don't know what to say.
I didn't realize Connor meant this much to people.
Oh my God. He was one of my closest acquaintances. He was my lab partner in chemistry, and we presented together on Huck Finn in 10th grade. He was so funny, he kept calling it, well, instead of Huck Finn. Nobody else in our class thought of that.
For the assembly, I was thinking maybe the jazz band could do something.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Great idea, Evan.
Thank you, Jared.
No sweat.
Evan, this is wonderful. No one deserves to be forgotten.
No one deserves to fade.
No one deserves to disappear.
No one should figure out or have any doubt that it matters that they are here. No one deserves to disappear. To
Disappear.
For tomorrow. For the assembly.
Oh.
When Connor started 7th grade, all my girlfriends said, here comes bar mitzvah season. He's gonna have a different party every Saturday. They took him to get his suits and shirts, the tie. He didn't get invited to a single one. I thought that you could wear this tomorrow for your speech.
My what?
Alana said that anyone who wanted to would have a chance to say something tomorrow. I think we all assumed that you'd be the first to sign up.
I don't really do very well with public speaking. I'm not very good at it. You wouldn't want me to. Trust
Of
me.
course I would want you to. I'm sure the whole school wants to hear from you. I know Larry and I do. And Zoe. Think about it.
faculty, I would just like to say a few words to you today about my best friend, Connor Murphy. I'd like to tell you about the day that we went to the old Autumn Smile apple orchard. Connor and I, we stood under an oak tree, and Connor said he wondered what the world would look like from all the way up there. So we decided to find out. We started climbing slowly, one branch at a time. When I finally looked back, we were already 30 feet off the ground. Connor just looked at me and smiled. That way he always did. And then, well, then I felt. I lay there on the ground, and then, good morning, students and faculty. Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could have fallen and no one would hear? But see, the thing is, when I looked up, Connor was there. That's the gift he gave me. He showed me that I wasn't alone. He showed me that I matter, that everyone does. That's the gift he gave all of us. I just wish... I just wish we could have given that to him. So, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. And someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home. Even when the dark is crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Have you seen this? Someone put a video of your speech online.
I My speech?
People started sharing it, I guess, and now, Connor is everywhere.
Your speech is everywhere. This morning, the Connor Project page, it only had 56 people following it.
How many does it have now?
4,580.
16,239.
I don't understand what happened.
You did. There's a place where we don't have to feel unknown.
Oh my god, everybody needs to see this.
And every time you call out,
I can't stop watching this video. 17 years old.
You only say
Take 5 minutes. This will make your day.
come across the silence. Your voice is heard.
Share it with the people you love. Repost. The world needs to hear this. A beautiful tribute. Favorite, I know someone who really needed to hear this today. So thank you, Evan Hansen, for doing what you're doing. I never met you, Connor, but coming out here reading everyone's posts, it's so easy to feel alone, but Evan is exactly right. We're not alone. None of us are alone. None of us. None of us are alone. Well, especially now, for everything you hear and feel.
Like, share,
Repost.
Thank you, Evan Hansen, for giving us a space to remember Connor.
We don't just find each other. She's sending prayers from Michigan, Vermont, Tampa, Sacramento. Thank you. Evan, repost. Thank you. Thank you.
what you've given us. All of us, everyone, my family, me. You've given me my brother back.
Checking out the awesome new videos we put up this week with Mr. and Mrs. Murphy, Connor's sister.
And Connor's best friend and my co-president, Evan Hansen.
As you know, Connor's favorite place in the entire world is the incredible...
The stunning Autumn Smile Apple Orchard, which tragically closed 7 years ago.
Connor loved trees.
Connor was obsessed with trees. He and Evan used to spend hours together sitting at the orchard, looking at the trees, being with the trees, sharing fun facts they knew about the trees.
But the one thing that Connor wished more than anything was that someday the orchard would be brought back to life.
Which is where you come in.
Because today we are starting a major
One of the most ambitious Kickstarter initiatives since the internet was first created to raise $50,000.
$50,000 in 3 weeks.
It's a lot of money, I know, but it's also a lot of amazing. So let's do it, guys, and make the Connor Murphy Memorial Orchard not just a dream, but a reality.
Dear Evan Hansen, life at rehab is alright. I like the yoga and the sharing circles every night. Dearly sorry, sometimes scared you half to death. So many people end up sucking dick for men. Oh, and one more thing that's worth mentioning. The guy from our school, Jared Lyman, yes, insanely cool, Jared Lyman. I think we should start and make him a part of this awesome friendship we have. A part of this awesome friendship we have. This adorably heartwarming friendship we have. Hey! 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 That's all I can say like that.
No, Jared, obviously not.
What? What's the problem?
You weren't friends with him. That's not part of the story. I was his only friend. You know that. You can't just make things up. You need to redo it.
You're totally right. I mean, what was I thinking? Just making things up in a completely fabricated email exchange? That never happened.
Just don't change the story, please. Okay?
Well, if you want me to redo this email, you're going to have to wait until Monday because I have plans all weekend with my camp friends. Or as I like to call them, my real friends.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much set on the emails for right now. We're sort of focusing on bigger stuff, the orchard, things like that.
Oh, well, I could definitely do more at the Kickstarter. I mean, I am the treasurer.
Yeah, you know, I think Alana and I are good on that. I'll let you know if I can think of anything, though.
Got it. Hey, I bet Zoe's happy your cast is gone.
I guess.
I mean, talk about killing the mood, right? Having to see your brother's name written on your boyfriend's arm all the time.
I'm not... I don't know what we are.
Don't even worry about it, bro! The only thing you should be worrying about right now is building that orchard for Connor. Because if there was one thing about Connor, the guy loved trees. Or wait, you love trees. That's weird. Isn't that weird?
What are you up to?
Nothing much.
I feel like every time I come into your room, you shut your computer screen.
Not really.
I don't know what you do on there that you don't want me to see.
I was doing homework, Mom.
Do you have a minute?
Well, actually, I was just about to go to Jared's.
Didn't you go to Jared's last night?
Yeah, we're doing a Spanish project together. We're gonna be working late again, though, so I'll probably just stay over.
I saw the strangest thing on Facebook today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this was a video from something called the Connor Project. Have you heard of that? Because their website, it says you're the president.
Co-president?
Yeah, this was a video of you doing a speech about that boy, Connor Murphy, how you climbed a tree together.
I
You
don't...
told me you didn't know him, that boy.
I know, but...
And in your speech, you said he was your best friend.
Well, because it wasn't true when I said I didn't know him.
So, you broke your arm with him at an orchard. You told me you broke your arm at work, at the park.
Well, who do you think drove me to the hospital? Who do you think waited with me in the emergency room for 3 hours? You were at work, remember? You didn't answer your phone.
You told me your boss took you to the hospital.
Well, so I lied, obviously.
When did you ever plan on telling me any of this? Or you weren't?
When would I tell you? When are you even here?
I am here right now.
One night a week. Most people, their parents, they try to do a little bit better than that, just so you know.
Isn't that lucky for them?
I have to go to Jared's.
I don't think I want you going out right now, actually.
I told Jared I'd be at his house 10 minutes ago.
All right, listen. I am missing class tonight so that I can be here to talk to you, Evan. I would like you to please talk to me.
Okay, well, I can't just not do work for school because you decided to miss class. I can't just drop everything whenever you decide it's convenient for you.
All right, I don't understand. What is going on with you?
Nothing is going on
You're
with
standing
you.
up in front of the school and giving speeches speeches? You're president of a group? Evan, I don't even know who that person is.
You're making a big deal
What
of
is
something
going
that
on with you? You need to talk to me.
Just stay.
You need to
I told you everything. I don't know what you want me to say.
I am your mother. I'm your mother. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm happy you had a friend, sweetheart. I am so sorry he's gone. I just wish that I had known. If you ever want to talk about it,
I should go.
you okay on refills?
I'm not taking them anymore.
Oh,
I haven't needed them.
really? So, no anxiety, or even with everything that's been...
I've been fine.
Well, great. That's great. I'm proud of you. I guess those letters to yourself must have really helped, huh?
I guess so.
Well, don't stay up too late. It's a school night.
I won't.
Brooks Robinson? Yeah. Jim Palmer, or here's the entire 1916. Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
Well, you get the right people to come to an auction like this, you know. Baseball fans, you can raise $1,000 for the orchard easy.
Oh no, it's a great idea. I'm definitely going to talk to Alana about it.
I swear I have a Cal Ripken in there somewhere.
This is really generous of you to donate all this stuff.
Mom says she started your show in 5 minutes with or without you.
Tell them I'm busy.
What?
Your dad had a good idea for the orchard to do an auction.
Emily's just helped me go through my collection here.
Dad, are you torturing him?
What?
Evan, is he torturing you?
No, what?
You could tell him he's being boring and that you want to leave.
He can leave whenever he wants.
I don't want to leave.
Evan, do you want to
Well, if you want to leave,
I want to leave.
Okay. Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Women, right?
I know.
So you and Zoe.
This stuff is really cool. Wow.
You feel how stiff the leather is?
Oh, for sure.
Well, never been used. You probably have your own glove at home, I'm sure.
Oh, somewhere. I don't know if it fits anymore. It's been a while.
But you know what? Why don't you take this one?
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Why not? Because it sounds like, I mean, if you need a new glove anyway, this one's just going to sit here collecting dust.
Are you sure?
I bought this glove 1,000 years ago for some birthday or some Christmas that is come and gone. I thought we might play catch-or, I don't know. But he left it in the bag with the tag still on. You have to break it in though first. You can't catch anything with it this stiff.
How do you break it in?
What? Your dad never taught you how to break in a baseball glove?
I guess not.
Well, it's all a process that is really quite precise. A sort of secret method known to very few. So, if you're in the market for professional advice, well, today could be a lucky day for you. Shaving cream.
Shaving cream?
You rub that in for about 5 minutes, then you tie it all up with rubber bands. You put it under your mattress, then you sleep on it. And the next day, you repeat. Now, you gotta do this for at least a week, every day. Consistent. And though this method isn't easy, every second that you spend is gonna pay off. It'll pay off in the end. It just takes a little patience. It takes a little time, a little perseverance, and a little uphill climb. You might not think it's worth it. You might begin to doubt, but you can't take any shortcuts. You gotta stick it out, and it's the hard way, but it's the right way, the right way to break in a glove. And nowadays, with your generation, I hate to say it, it's all about instant gratification, right? Who wants to read a book when they can read the Facebook? Totally. But with something like this, you gotta be ready to put in the work and make the commitment. And what do you think? I mean, definitely. Some people say just use a microwave or try that running through hot water technique. They can gloat about the time they save till they gotta buy another glove next week. It just takes a little patience.
It takes a little patience.
It takes a little time.
A little perseverance.
A little uphill climb. It's the hard way. It's the right way. The right way. There's a right way in everything you do. Keep that great habit. Follow through. When everyone around you thinks you're crazy. When everyone around you lets things go. When you're having points of test. Or your miles runs up cold. You're trying to do what's best for a kid who's lost control. You do the hard thing. Because that's the right thing. Yeah, that's the right thing.
Connor was really lucky to have a dad who cared so much about taking care of stuff.
Your dad must feel pretty lucky to have a son like you.
Yeah, he does.
Good. Well, if you want to go catch up with Zoe.
I don't know why I said that about my dad. It's not true. My parents got divorced when I was 7. My dad moved to Colorado. He and my stepmom, they have their own kids now, so that's sort of his priority.
Shaving cream, rubber bands, mattress, repeat. You got it.
Got it.
It's the hard, but it's the right way to break in a glove. You good to go.
So when's your mom get off work?
She has class Sunday night, so she won't be home for another few hours.
Leave the whole house to ourselves?
You know it.
We should throw a kegger.
You should definitely throw a kegger for sure.
Until your mom gets home.
In 3 hours. Thank you for coming.
You realize I've been asking to come to your house for like weeks, and every time you've immediately said no?
I know, which is why I appreciate that you're here now.
What are all these?
Oh, those are my mom is obsessed with these college scholarship essay contests she found online. She just keeps printing out more of them.
There are so many.
I know. I mean, I'd have to win probably 100 of them to actually pay for college when you have tuition, housing, books.
Your parents. They can't.
Not really.
I'm sorry.
Well, hey, I meant to tell you before, we had a meeting with the Connor Project a few days ago, and I think we have a really great strategy for raising more money for the orchards.
Can we talk?
Oh, shit.
What?
No, just... You're breaking up with me, right? That's why you came over here.
Breaking up with you?
God, like, how presumptuous can I get? I don't even know if we're, like, dating officially or whatever, which isn't even... Never mind. Why am I even talking right now? It's fine. You can tell me. I'm not gonna cry or start breaking things.
I'm not breaking up with you.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
That's really great news.
It's just the Cutter project. I mean, it's great. But maybe we don't have to talk about my brother all the time. Maybe we can talk about other things.
I just thought maybe you'd want to know.
No. I know you do. It's just my whole life. Everything has always been about Connor. And right now I just need something that's just for me. If this is gonna be a relationship, I don't want it to be about my brother or the orchard or the emails. I just want you. I don't need you to sell me on reasons to want you. I don't need you to search for the proof that I should. You don't have to convince me. You don't have to be scared you're not enough. 'Cause what we've got going is good. I don't need more reminders of all it's been again. I don't need you to fix what I'd rather forget. Clear the slate and start over. Try to quiet the noises in your head. We can't compete with all that. So what if it's us? What if it's us and only us? And what came before won't count anymore or matter. Can we try that? What if it's you? And what if it's me? And what if that's all that we needed to be? And the rest of the world falls away. What do you say?
I never thought there'd be someone like you would want me.
Well,
So I give you 10,000 reasons to not let me go. What if you really see me? If you like me for me and nothing else, it's all that I wanted for longer than you could possibly know. So it can be us, and only us. And what came before won't count anymore. Matter. We can try that. It's not so impossible. Nobody else but the two of us here. 'Cause you're saying it's possible.
we can just watch the whole world disappear.
It's just you and me.
It'll be us and only us. And what came before won't count anymore.
Try that.
You and me, that's all that we needed to be.
And the rest of the world falls away. And the rest of the world falls away. The world falls away. The world falls away. And it's only
Where were you last night? I waited in the senior parking lot for 23 minutes.
Shit, I completely forgot.
Don't worry, I went downtown and handed out the postcards without you.
I'm really, really sorry. I must have put the wrong date in my phone.
What is your deal, Evan? The Kickstarter deadline is a week from now, and I feel like you're just like 1,000 miles away. You haven't made any new videos, you haven't posted on the blog in like forever.
Well, I've been busy.
Busy with what?
Just different stuff. How much money do we left to raise?
Oh, not much. Just $17,000.
I'm sure we'll get there. We just need to, keep people engaged.
Exactly. That's why I'm putting the emails between you and Connor online.
What does that mean?
Mrs. Murphy sent them to me. She said there are a ton more too that you'd like to show her a new one every week.
That's not... those conversations are they're private.
Not anymore. They belong to everyone now. I mean, that's the whole point. More private they are, the better. That's what people want to see. We have a responsibility to our community to show them everything, to tell them the truth.
Community?
Oh, I'm sending you a list of questions to answer because some of the emails don't make sense.
What?
Like you've been telling everyone the first time you went to the orchard was the day you broke your arm, but then in other emails you talk about going there together since last November.
Well, that's because those are probably just typos. And it sounds like you're reading into them way too much.
You can explain it all when I send the questions. You know how much the community loves hearing from you.
Hey! So my parents are out of town this weekend. The last time they used a liquor cabinet was Rosh Hashanah 1997 style. We can drink whatever we want.
I can't this weekend. I have $17,000 to raise. Remember the Connor project? You're supposed to be working on this.
Remember you told me you did need my help?
I didn't tell you to do nothing. I know you think this is all just a joke, but it isn't. It's important.
For Connor.
Yes.
You know, when you really stop and think about it, Connor being dead, that's pretty much the best thing that's ever happened to you, isn't it?
That's a horrible thing to say.
Well, no. But think about it. If Connor had died, no one would even know who you are. I mean, people at school actually talk to you now. You're almost popular, which is just wonder of wonders. Miracle of miracles.
I don't care about any of that. I don't care. People at school know who I am. All I wanted was to help
Help the Murphys. Yeah, I know. You keep saying that.
Hey, Jared.
Look at you, helping the Murphys.
What was that?
It's nothing.
Tells us you're studying to be a lawyer.
Paralegal.
Oh, I had no idea.
Aren't you always
Yeah,
looking
we're
for
always, my firm, we're literally always looking for new paralegals.
Well, I have another year to go before I
Let me give you my card, at least, so then we can graduate.
That's a
You
great
should
idea.
absolutely.
Kismet.
You don't have to do that.
It's Kismet.
Thank you.
Is red okay, Heidi?
Bread would be great.
It's from a vineyard just outside Portland, completely 100% sustainable, the entire production process. They had a whole feature on them in the New York Times. Incredible.
Not to mention, it tastes good too. Cheers.
I was so glad you called this morning. I've been agonizing over whether or not if it was appropriate for me to reach out.
Hey, we have two. Evan says you're so busy, I didn't know if I should bother you.
I'm not that busy.
Well, I asked Evan if you minded him spending so much time here, and he said it wasn't a problem because of your schedule, classes, and work.
You spend so much time here?
Oh, Evan's been a great source of comfort for us this past few months.
He and Connor, they were very close.
I have to admit, I really had no idea he and Connor were even...
No, we were the same.
Boys love to keep secrets.
We've never heard about Evan. We've never met him.
Evan didn't tell me anything.
Secret handshake, secret treehouse.
Sorry, late. Grandma, Mom, again.
We're just sitting here enjoying a glass of wine, getting to know each other.
We invited your mom to come join us for dinner tonight.
Oh.
I didn't realize that you would be joining us.
Sorry, I didn't think to tell you.
Hi, I'm Zoe. So nice to finally meet you.
Oh, good.
You know about this?
Yeah, it was my idea.
Why don't you guys come sit down?
I thought you would work tonight.
Well, this seemed more important, so I'm playing hooky.
You were just talking about how sneaky you and Connor were. Top secret.
Something smells good.
Oh, chicken milanese.
I didn't realize you were spending so much time here.
You've been working a lot.
Why did I always think you were at Jared's?
I don't know.
Evan, you call and tell your mother when you're spending the night, right?
Of course.
You can rest assured we take very good care of him. We've got, well, he's got his own toothbrush. So we're not sending him to mess with cavities.
How nice.
Evan was showing me all those scholarship contests he found. That was really impressive. There were like 1 million.
Well, Evan is a great writer.
I don't find that hard to believe at all.
His teacher for English last year said that he wrote one of the best papers she'd ever read about Sulu.
How about that?
It's Sula.
What did I say?
Sulu.
Okay.
Well, Sulu's a character on Star Trek.
My mistake.
Speaking of scholarships,
Well, I guess now's as good a time as any. Cynthia, do you want to?
Zoe happened to mention to us the other day that Evan was having some difficulty in terms of the financial burdens of college. Larry and I started thinking about it, and we were very fortunate to have been able to set aside some money for our son. Okay. Okay. I called you this morning to invite you to come join us for dinner tonight, Heidi, because, well, first of all, because we want to thank you for allowing your son to have come into our lives. He was a dear, dear friend to our Connor. We've just come to love him to pieces. And with your blessing, we'd like to give Evan the money that we put away for our son, so that he can use it to fulfill his dreams just like he helped Connor fulfill his.
What do you think?
Wow, that is so. I don't know what to say.
It'd be such a gift to us if we could do this for Evan.
It would be a tremendous gift, Heidi.
Well, thank you so much. But we're going to be just fine. I mean, I don't have a lot of money, but I do have some. No, I understand. It's just that we do have money. So I'm sorry that you were under the impression that we didn't. And whatever money we don't have, Evan will either get a scholarship or he'll go to a community college. And I just think that's the best thing for us to do. You know, I don't want Evan to get the idea that it's okay to rely on other people for favors.
It's not a favor.
But as his mother, I need to set an example for him that you can't expect things from strangers. We're not strangers. No. Of course not. Well, thank you for the wine.
That's just for dinner.
No, I think I'd better go to work after all. If I had known that Evan was so concerned about our finances, I never would have taken the night off in the first place. Do you have any idea how mortifying it is to find out that your son has been spending every night in somebody else's home and you didn't even know it? You told me you were at Jared's.
Well, if you're not here, then why does it matter where I am?
They think you're their son. These people.
They're not these people, they're my...
What? What are they?
I
Because they act like they've adopted you. Like I'm just, like I don't even exist.
They take care of me.
They're not your parents! That is not your family, Evan!
They're nice to me.
Oh, they're lovely, lovely people.
Yeah.
They don't know you.
And you do.
I thought I did.
What do you know about me? You don't know anything about me. You never even seen me.
I am trying my best.
They like me. I know how hard that is
to believe that they don't think that that there's something wrong with me that I need to be fixed like you do.
When have I ever said that?
I have to go to therapy. I have to take drugs.
I am your mother. My job
Oh,
is
no,
to
I
take
know.
care of you.
I'm the worst thing that ever happened to you. I ruined your life.
You are the one good thing that has ever happened to me, Evan. I'm sorry, I can't give you anything more than that.
Shit. Well, it's not my fault that other people care.
So you found a place where the grass is greener, and you jump the fence to the other side. Is it good? Are they giving you a world I could never find? I hope you're proud of your big decision. Yeah, I hope it's all that you want and more. Now you're free from the agonizing life you were living before. And you say what you need to say. You get to walk away. It would kill you to have to stay trapped when you got something new. Well, I'm sorry you had it rough, and I'm sorry I'm not enough. Thank God they rescued you. So you got what you always wanted. So you got your dream come true. Good for you. Good for you. Got a taste of a life so perfect. So you did what you had to do. Good for you. Good for you.
Why did Connor kill himself?
What?
He was doing better. That's what he told you in every single email, and then a month later he kills himself? Why do so many things in these emails just not make sense?
Because sometimes things don't make sense, okay? Things are messy and complicated.
Like you dating Zoe? Do you know what people are saying about you?
Why are you so obsessed with this? I mean, you didn't even know him.
Because it's important.
Because you were lab partners? Or because, I don't know, because maybe you need another extracurricular for your college applications?
Because I know what it's like to feel invisible. Just like Connor. To feel invisible and alone and like nobody even noticed if you vanished into thin air. I bet you used to know what that felt like too.
We need more emails showing that he was getting worse. This isn't funny.
Oh, I think it's hilarious. I think everyone would probably think it's hilarious.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you should remember who your friends are.
I thought the only reason you talked to me is because of your car insurance.
So?
So, maybe the only reason you talk to me, Jared, is because you don't have any other friends. I can tell everyone everything. Go ahead. Do it. Go tell everyone how you helped write emails pretending to be a kid who killed himself.
Fuck you, Evan.
Asshole!
Does it cross your mind to be slightly sorry? Do you even care that you might be wrong? Was it fun? Well, I hope you had a blast while you dragged me along.
You say what you need to say, you play what you need to play, and someone take your way across that feedback high. Well, I guess I'm not of use. Go ahead and cut me loose. Go ahead now.
not doing this. I'm done.
You can't just stop now.
I don't think I can live with this anymore.
What about my parents?
No more emails.
How can you do this to them?
No more Connor Project, no more Orchard.
After everything they've done for you. They need you.
Need me for what? To keep lying to them?
That lie is the only thing that's keeping them together.
That's not true.
Really? So they seemed like a pretty happy family when you met them?
I don't want to lie anymore!
What about Zoe? Zoe said she wants me.
Right.
She likes me for who I am.
Except you didn't happen to mention that everything you've told her?
It's all been one big fucking lie. Did you?
Oh, you left that part out.
So then what if I did tell her the truth?
She'll hate you.
No, maybe she would understand. Maybe everyone would understand.
Everyone will hate you.
Not if I can explain
You
it.
will go right back to where you started. With no friends. Nobody. Nothing. Alone.
I'm ready to be done with it!
If you really believe that, then why are you standing here talking to yourself? Again. You think you're going to turn around all of a sudden and start telling everyone the truth? You can't even tell yourself the truth.
What are you talking about?
How did you break your arm? How did you break your arm, Evan?
I fell!
Really? Is that what happened?
Yes! I lost my grip and then I fell.
Did you fall? Or did you let go? You can get rid of me whenever you want. You can get rid of all of it, the Connor Project, the Orchard. But then, all that you are going to be left with is you. End of May or early June, this picture-perfect afternoon we share. Drive the winding country road, grab a scoop at a la mode, and then we're there. Think about it.
I've been a bad co-president, I know that, but you were right. You were absolutely right, and I'm back, and I'm rededicating myself to doing everything I can do to make this work.
Too late. I've moved on.
You moved on?
You've made it abundantly clear to me that you're not very interested in being a part of the Connor Project.
I can make more videos, I can write more stuff for the blog.
I can do all of that myself.
It's not the same. You know it's not the same. People want to hear what I have to say. I was his best friend.
You know, frankly, Evan, I'm starting to wonder if that's even true.
What do you mean?
You keep saying you were best friends. You're like a broken freaking record about it. But nobody ever saw you together. Nobody knew that you were friends.
It was a secret. He didn't want us
I
to
know
talk.
the story, Evan. We all know the story. We've all heard it a bazillion times.
You've seen the emails.
Do you know how easy it is to create a fake email account, backdate emails? Because I do. You know what? I don't have time for this. I have to raise $17,000.
I can prove it.
How?
Here. If we weren't friends, why did you write a suicide note to me?
Oh my God.
Are you gonna leave me now?
Dear Evan Hansen,
Nobody else has seen this.
it turns out this wasn't an amazing day after all. This isn't going to be an amazing week or an amazing year.
Nobody else needs to see this, okay? No, nobody else needs to see it.
This is exactly what people need to see. We need something to create new interest.
Can you just please delete it now?
Don't you care about building the orchard? This is the best way to make Connor's dream come true.
No, it isn't.
Dear Connor Project community,
You're putting a lie.
Connor's note is a message to all of us. Share it with as many people as you can. Post it everywhere.
You need to take it down, please.
If you've ever felt alone, like Connor, then please consider making a donation to the Connor Murphy Memorial Orchard. No amount is too small.
Have people seen this?
Connor Murphy's suicide note.
This is the actual authentic one. The whole world needs to see this.
Share it with everyone you know.
This is why the orchard is so important.
I just gave $50 for the orchard, and I think everyone else should give as much as they can.
Because his parents present
He wrote
themselves.
his suicide note to Evan Hansen because he knew his family didn't give a shit.
His parents, by the way, are insanely rich.
Or share.
Like, maybe they should have spent their money on helping their son instead
Please retweet. Evan Hansen was the only one who's paying any to make sure shit forward. And all my hope is pinned on Zoe. Zoe's a stuck-up bitch. I just trust me.
Share.
Like,
I tried calling Alana, but she's not
Some
answering.
of these are adults. You see their pictures, these are adults.
Maybe let her name Zoe.
Hello.
Who is it? Who is it, Zoe?
Have fun with your miserable life. Bye.
What's the number?
It's blocked. Who cares?
What did they say to you?
It doesn't matter.
Did they threaten you?
It doesn't matter, Dad.
And I'm calling the police.
Okay, maybe right now the best thing to do is to just wait to see if this blows over.
That's always your solution, isn't it? Just do nothing.
Is that what I said?
You guys should stop.
Wait and see. Let's wait and see, right,
What are
Larry?
the police gonna do with the internet? They're gonna arrest the internet?
I had to beg you every step of the way.
Come on.
I had to plead with you for therapy, for
You were
rehab,
marching
for...
from one miracle cure to the next.
Oh,
All you needed was
miracle
another
cure, Randy, is that what you're
$20,000 weekend
calling
yogurt
now?
retreat.
Maybe I should try
What's
calling
your
Alana.
alternative other than picking apart everything that I did?
Putting him on a program and sticking to it.
No, you wanted to punish him.
Listen to your daughter,
You
Larry.
treated him like a criminal.
Are you
You
listening?
think you were any better? You let him do whatever he wanted.
Thank you.
When he threatened to kill himself the first time, do you remember what you said?
For Christ's
He
sake.
just wants
I'm not
attention.
gonna sit here and defend
He was
myself.
getting better. Ask Evan. Tell him, Evan. Evan, do you
Evan was in denial of what was happening right in front of
Read the
him.
note, Larry. Read what he said. I wish that everything was
I
different.
did the best I could. I tried to help him the only way I know how. That's not good enough.
He was trying.
And he was failing.
He failed him.
No, you didn't. You didn't fail
Look
him.
at what he wrote.
He didn't write it.
I wrote it.
You didn't write it on a suicide note, Evan.
It wasn't. It was an assignment from my therapist. Write a letter to yourself and pep talk. Dear Evan Hansen, today's going to be a good day, and here's why.
I don't think.
I was supposed to bring it to my appointment. Goddard took it from me, and I guess he must have had it with him when you found him.
What are you talking about?
We weren't friends.
No. No.
I never meant to make it in such a mess. I never thought that it would go this far.
There were emails. You showed us the emails.
So I just stand here, sorry, searching for something to say. Something to say.
So you know about the orchard. He took you to the orchard.
That's where you broke your arm.
I broke my arm at Ellison Park by myself.
No. No, that day at the orchard, you and Connor at the orchard.
Words fail. Words fail. There's nothing I can
She told me that you guys would talk about me. How could you do this?
I guess I thought I could be part of this. I never had this kind of thing before. I never had that perfect girl who somehow could see the good part of me. I never had the dad who stuck it out. No corny jokes or baseball gloves. No mom who just was there 'cause mom was all that she had to be. That's not a worthy explanation. I know there's none. Nothing can make sense of all these things I've done. Words fail, words fail. There's nothing I can say except sometimes you see everything you wanted, and sometimes you see everything you wish you had, and it's right there, right there, right there in front of you. And you want to believe it's true. So you make it true. And you think maybe everybody wants it.
wasn't real. I know. We were happy. I guess I couldn't let that go. I guess I couldn't give that up. I guess I wanted to believe. Because if I just believe, then I don't have to see what's really there. No, I'd rather pretend I'm something better than these broken parts. Pretend I'm something other than this mess that I am. Cause then I don't have to look at it. And no one gets to look at it. No, no one can really see. Cause I learned to slam on the brake before I even turned the key. Before I make a mistake. Before I leave with the worst of me. I never let them see the worst of me. 'Cause what if everyone saw? What if everyone knew? Would they like what they saw? Or would they hate it too? Will I just keep on running away from what's true? All I ever do is run. So how do I step into the sun? Step into the sun.
Have you seen this? The note that Connor left? It's all over Evan's Facebook. Dear Evan Hansen. Did you wrote this note. I didn't know.
No one did.
No, that's not. I didn't know that you were hurting like that you felt so. I didn't know. How did I not know?
Because I never told you.
You shouldn't have had to.
I lied about it. So many things. Not just Carter. Last summer, I felt so alone.
You can tell me.
You'll hate me.
Oh, Evan.
You should. If you knew what I tried to do. If you knew who I am, how broken I am.
I already know you. And I love you.
So sorry.
I can promise you, someday all of this will all feel like a very long time ago. I don't know. Your dad. Do you remember the day he drove by to get his things? It was a few weeks after he moved out. Temporarily, he said. It was a February day when your dad came by before going away. The U-Haul truck in the driveway. The day was suddenly real. I told you not to come outside, but you saw that truck and you smiled so wide. A real life truck in your driveway. We let you sit behind the wheel. Goodbye, goodbye. Now it's just me and my little guy. And the house felt so big, and I felt so small. The house felt so big, and I felt so small. That night I tucked you into bed. I will never forget how you sat up and said, "Is there another truck coming to our driveway? A truck that will take Mommy away." And the house felt so big, and I felt so small. The house felt so big, and I knew there would be moments that I missed, and I knew there would be space I couldn't fill, and I knew I'd come up short of million different ways that I did. And I do. And I will. But like that February day, I will take your hand, squeeze it tightly, and say, "There's not another truck in the driveway. Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here. Your mom isn't going anywhere. Your mom is staying right here, no matter what. I'll be here when it all feels so big, till it all feels so small. When it all feels so big, till it all feels so small. Till it all feels so small. You'll see. I promise.
good.
But you graduate soon, right?
In 2 weeks.
Wow. How's being a senior?
Busy.
I remember that.
How's being a freshman?
Oh, I actually decided to take a year off.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm trying to save some money, get a job. I'm taking some classes at the community college, so I'll have some credits to transfer in the fall.
that's smart.
Yeah, we'll see. In the meantime, though, I can get your friends and family a discount at Pottery Barn. If you're looking for overpriced home decor.
You know, not at the moment.
Well, if you change your mind. I'm only working there for a few more months, though, so the window of opportunity is closing fast.
I always imagine you in Potter Crew. Even though, obviously.
This is my first time. I mean, I've probably driven by it 1,000 times. Every time I think about getting out of the car, I feel it. Like I don't deserve to, I guess. It's nice. Peaceful.
My parents, they're here all the time. We do picnics like every weekend. It's helped them a lot, actually. Having this.
They never told anyone about cars, about the note, about who really wrote it. They didn't have to do that. They could have told everyone what I did.
Everybody needed it for something.
That doesn't mean it was okay.
It saved my parents.
It's weird. Over the fall, I found this yearbook thing that my class made in 8th grade. Most people did like collages of their friends. Connor's was listed as 10 favorite books. I've been trying to read all of them. I know it's not the same thing as knowing him. It's not at all, but I don't know. It's something.
It's been hard. It's been a hard year.
I know. I've been wanting to call you for a long time. I didn't really know what I would say, but and I decided to call anyway.
I'm happy you did.
I wish we could have met now. Today. For the first time.
Me too. Well, I should probably.
Oh, no,
It's
of course.
just exams
no,
this week.
Totally. Can I ask you though? Why did you want to meet here?
I wanted to be sure you saw this.
Dear Evan Hansen, today is going to be a good day. And here's why. Because today, no matter what else, today at least you're you. No hiding, no lying, just you. And that's enough. All we see is sky for forever. Let the world pass by for forever. Maybe someday everything that happened, maybe it will all feel like a distant memory. And maybe someday no one will even remember about the Connor project, or me. Maybe someday some other kid will be standing here, staring out at the trees, feeling so alone, wondering if the world might be different from all the way up there. Better. Maybe he'll start climbing one branch at a time, and he'll keep going.
when it seems like he can't find another foothold, even when it feels hopeless. Like everything is telling him to let go. This time. Maybe this time he won't let go. He'll just hold on. And he'll keep going. He'll keep going until he sees the sun.